It's scored by Nick Martinelli. This is for 1, Macquarie City Shell.
It's probably the safest we do.
Goal to Macquarie City, takes the score to step 2. Macquarie City, putting in the old picture.
Got to remember it's still there.
Goal of Macquarie, score number 34 Newcastle. Takes the score to 52, Macquarie 1. at half-time. The 20 NPL fixture with set 2 between Macquarie and U20s. Football Club would like to thank its sponsors for 2019. Without his help, we wouldn't be getting our teams on the park each week. But sponsors this year, 50s at the point. Come back to 50s after a trade game for an afternoon sponsor. It is located on this Bernard Spears Point. Billy's Lookout is our NPL u20s sponsor. Looking for land, Billy's Lookout is located in Geralda, overlooking Lake Macquarie. Queen's Hotel, way down afternoon sponsor.
Pardon?
Thank you to Accounting Group for all your accounting needs.
We don't sideline, I think.
Several industries, services, mining, buildings, rail, and accounting services. Liberty Industrial, Contract, from Macquarie, Creation, Mason's Line, Shade, Wall, Underwriting, and
from the up there.
Yeah, when he kicked it.
So when he kicked it, not when the kick ran into him.
No, when he kicked it.
There.
we'd like to thank our associate sponsors, Westland Safety, System Sport, Central Direction Health, Sport and Bound, Focus to Life, and Coast Sport Medical Supplies. Thank you all our sponsors for 2019. Remind all patrons that the canteen is open and serving large variety of hot and cold foods. There's entrance to the ground behind the floating goalpost. Also, the beer shed is open and operating. The beer shed is located to the north of the grandstand. Keep in mind that the area behind the floating goalpost is designated alcohol-free area. There's no alcohol facility behind the northern goalpost.
I'm just enjoying seeing your reaction. That's two now. You have you.
3, Macquarie C1. Goal scored by number 12, Matthew Burton.
got to double check the numbers.
The call is squad number 10, fighting goal. Score against Paul, Macquarie 1.
Feels like you're feeling okay.
That's it.
At full time, NPL period. Yes, coming out on top by 4 goals to 1.
Hope the lights coming on. I can see it. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Am I coming through? Loud and clear. All good. Welcome to Macquarie Oval. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Northern New South Wales Premier League action here at Macquarie Park, right on the edge of the beautiful Lake Macquarie. Tonight in action, we've got the Lake Macquarie FC taking on the Newcastle Jets youth. Both teams only having played 2 matches this season. Lake Macquarie propping up the table at the moment. They haven't had a win yet this season. They sit on 0 points after 2 games. It is round 5 action. They've had a bye this season and a washout, so they've got a few games to make up at the moment, but they'll be looking to turn the tables against the Newcastle Jets youth team, who have won a game and drawn a game this season. We'll run through the home side first. Lake Macquarie FC. In goals, we've got Stuart Plant, number 2, Harrison Lane, number 4, Samuel Webb, 5, Cameron Holzheimer, number 6, Thomas Walker, 7, Charles Cox, 8, Daniel Minors, 9, Mitchell Hunter, 10, Campbell Ross, 11, Samuel Walker, and 20, Jaden Barber. And on the interchange bench, the substitutes bench, we've got 12, Morgan Akeno, 13, Adam Mitchell, 15, Joseph Kacic, 17, Connor Curtis, and 21, Kai Abrahams, and they are coached by Nick Webb. They'll line up in a 4-3-2-1 formation tonight, the Lake Macquarie side. And we'll run through the Jets youth team now. They'll line up in a 3-4-3 formation. In goals, they have Noah James. 3 across the back. We've got the 2, Cole Mutton. 3, Callum Gabriel, and 4, Thomas Beecham, and he's the skipper tonight. On the right wing, we have the 6, Ryan Goodhue, and on the left wing, we have the 12, Joseph O'Connor. Holding midfielders tonight, the 15, Patrick Langlios, and 17, Jackson Frendo. Just in front of those two in the attacking midfield position, we've got Jackson Simmons in the 14, and up top, we have the 9, Matthew Barco, and 11, Yerasamarkis Petrados. On the substitutes bench tonight for the Newcastle Jets youth side, we have the 8, Thomas Curran, 16, Bailey Wells, 18, Sam Donnellan, and 20, Keegan Hughes, and they are coached by former Newcastle Jet, Labino Haliti, as we see both teams and officials making their way out onto the pitch. Touched on it earlier, the Lake Macquarie side have had a pretty rough start to the season. Round 1, they went down 5-1 to now ladder leaders Lambton. Had a washout round 2, and then round 3 action, they went down 4-1 to Charlestown. So 9 goals conceded in 2 games, and Coach Nick Webb saying during the week that defensively they need to improve. The Jets youth side, on the other hand, they had a 3-1 win over Charlestown in round 1 and then had a 2-2 draw with Edgeworth in round 3. So a decent start to the season for the Jets youth. We see both captains up for the coin toss. The referee just laying down final instructions to both skippers. Chance for Lake Macquarie to turn their season around here so far. Get a home fixture against the Jets youth side. A couple of weeks to prepare for it as well. A washout last round. There's only 1 game played in round 4 due to the weather. We shouldn't be too far away from kickoff here at Macquarie Park. Round 5 action of Northern New South Wales Premier League about to get underway. It'll be the Jets youth running from right to left on your screens. Make sure if you're tuning in on Bar TV, you let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from. Drop your name and a comment in the comments section. Be able to tune in on the Bar TV Facebook page as well as the Northern New South Wales Premier League Facebook page. Be Lake Macquarie to get us underway. referee just making sure we've got the correct numbers on the pitch before we kick this one off. With the Roosters running left to right. A quick early switch of play for Lake Macquarie City as they go on the attack from the kickoff. Ball into the box. It'll be a corner. So promising start here for the Roosters. The two centre halves go forward. The corner comes in and it's a dangerous one to the near post. Not dealt with well by the Jets youth. Still alive for Macquarie, and it'll be a goal kick. Must have taken a deflection there off one of the Lake Macquarie players. Promising start for the Roosters. Noah James to get play back underway from the goal kick as he's happy to go long with the first one of the night. Really a unchallenged header there for the Jets, but they couldn't take advantage of it. A nice ball played forward, but James is quick off his line. That's a good release from the keeper out of his hands, although good tracking back by Samuel Walker. That's Campbell Ross, sorry. In the 10 jersey, and it looks like Lake Macquarie on the attack. There's Walker now with the switch of play. Finds Samuel Webb out there with the ball in on his left peg to the far post, and it's can only be put behind by Callum Gabriel for another corner. Good promising start here for the Roosters. Plenty of territory early on, and the Jets will have to deal with a corner. Webb's come across from the left wing. Puts the ball in. It's a dangerous ball across the face of goals. The Roosters can't get on the end of it. And it'll be a goal kick to Jets youth, and that one flashed across the 6-yard box. Nobody really sure what happened there, and nobody could get on the end of it for Lake Macquarie. Danger signs early here for the Jets. There's another corner to the near post by Webb. Not dealt with, and the Jets get away with one. It'll be James to get us back underway through a goal kick. He goes long again. The Jets just happy to give it the old heave-ho. Get out of their own end. Labano Halidi down there barking instructions. Not happy with the start to this one. Go back to Plant, who plays it long, and it'll fall to Lake Macquarie here through Webb out on the left touch line. He's got some support, although he can't find it this time. And the Jets have a chance to counter-attack now through the 12, O'Connor. He's happy to just dish it off. Pitch is very heavy out there this evening. There's been a couple of games on it previously and a little bit chopped up, a bit soft underfoot. Simmons now on the ball. Happy to play it into the channel, and they found O'Connor on the left flank. Cuts back inside on his right. Drops it off to Mutton. Mutton now. Jets holding possession well. Langlois now out wide. Back into Langlois. Looking for the run of O'Connor, but ball's over hit. It'll go out for a throw in though, so Not the worst result for the Jets youth. They can press up here and put some pressure on Lake Macquarie. Lake Macquarie go down the line with the throw-in, and they'll pick up possession here through Ross. Chance to counter-attack through Webb. Webb now with the early ball, and this one will beat everybody out for a corner as well. So third corner of the game for Lake Macquarie. And a lively start for the Roosters. The ball comes in. It's a dangerous one to the near post again. It falls to Webb on the half volley. The Jets can't clear their lines. That one straight up and under. Lake Macquarie with a shot on goal, and it's held by Noah James. It was Thomas Walker with the attempt on goal, the big centre back. It made a very lively start. The Roosters, the Jets unable to find their footing, so to speak, in this one as of yet. The way this one has gone in the opening 5 or so minutes, you'd be forgiven for thinking that their positions on the table might be the other way around. Throw into Lake Macquarie, and they manage to retain possession, although the Jets pick it up in midfield now. Petrados looking for support, couldn't find it. They regain possession though. They find Mutton out here on the left flank. Strong 50-50 challenge, and the Roosters come up with it, although they turn it back over now. So Jets just starting to get some possession in this one. Ball played into the centre of the park. They find a way out, the Jets, but can't keep possession. Samuel Walker now looking for support. It's a lovely ball over the top. The chase is on. Managed to keep it in play. It falls to Hunter. Langlois will have to clear down the pitch. He's found his man up there though. Barco unable to hold on to possession, so a bit scrappy here early on. Walker with the old chip and chase for himself. He manages to pick up possession in the corner. He's earned his team a throw-in as well, so good chase there from Samuel Walker. He's already got a goal to his name this season. We have throw-in about 5 metres from the goal line on that left-hand side. They get the ball into the box, Lake Macquarie, but the Jets clear. It's Simmons now on the ball, and he's able to stride forward. Simmons over halfway. Finds some support. It's Barco in on goal. Barco with the chance. A great covering tackle. Jaden Barber on the cover from left back. That's the best opportunity so far for either side. Barco through on goal. Just couldn't get the ball out from underneath his feet. With the Jets on attack again. O'Connor sprays it out to Petrados. Petrados finds support out there on the right flank. The cross comes in and took a little bobble just beforehand. And that one will sail out over the goal line for a goal kick. The Jets youth starting to find their feet in this one. At about 7 minutes gone here in this round 5 clash between Lake Macquarie City and the Newcastle Jets youth. Scores still 0-0 here at Macquarie Park. Barco now able to turn. Finds a little bit of space out there on the right-hand side. That's good, Hugh. He's happy to come back to Barco, who's dropped into a nice little spot there. Little chip ball into the box, and it's easily collected by Plant, who goes long early. Hunter on the chase. It'll be Beecham who gets across first, and Beecham wins a throw-in for the Jets youth. And that one was a little bit too difficult to deal with there for Mutton. A little bit sloppy there from the Jets. Lake Macquarie able to recycle possession now. I find Barber out there at left back. Looks for the long switch and finds Ross. Ross now with a chance one-on-one to get his head up. Tries to come inside. They find the free man on the overlap. Lane with the cross into the box. Falls out to Miners. Miners with his shot blocked. And the Jets with a chance to clear again. Barco now on the ball. Happy to just reset the attack for the Jets. All the way back to James in goals. Gabriel now with a bit of time and space. Plays it into Simmons, who get it back, and he plays it out to... Looks like it might be Beecham out there on the right back position. Jets will have a throw in on the far touchline. About 20 metres into Lake Macquarie territory. Simmons now with the ball through, and they'll be caught offside out there on the right flank. Goodhue just not timing his run there. It was O'Connor, sorry, he drifted over to the right-hand side. Plant will take the free kick from the offside. Nice little flick on there from Ross. Was just unable to find any support. Miners now shifts the ball out to Webb. Webb now on his right foot. Not the best of deliveries, and Simmons with a chance to play it forward and just can't find Petratos. They turn the ball over again. Lane now with the ball down the right touchline. Walker manages to find Lane. Lane with a good chance to cross into the box. It's overhit. And all Goodhue can do is turn it behind for a corner. So good pressure from Lake Macquarie. Not really a lot Goodhue could do with that one. It'll be Cox to take the corner from the far side, right-footed in-swinger. Ball comes in, it's a decent ball in. Lake Macquarie got a head on it. I think it might have been Walker. Couldn't direct it goalwards, and it'll be a goal kick to the Newcastle Jets youth. We've had one of the light towers go out here at Macquarie Park. A little bit of mood lighting here for round 5 NPL action. James gets us back underway. They go long. It's easily won by Lake Macquarie. Goodhue now out on the right touchline. Ball played into Petratos. A nice little turn, but Barco has found himself in an offside position. Referee is happy to let play continue, even though that light tower's gone out. It'll be Plant to get us back underway. Ball's played long, and the Jets managed to come down with it, although Lake Macquarie have picked it back up. Ball will be played out off the Jets, so chance here for Lane. Finds Ross back to Lane. Finds Ross again in a good space, and Ross just tried to cut back inside, couldn't find the space. Petratos can't pick it up either, so falls back to Ross. Ross comes back in field, finds Miners. Miners to Walker. He's harried out of it, and a good chance to counter-attack here for Barco, although a heavy touch halts the play. Finds Goodhue into Petratos. But again, the Lake Macquarie side harassing well. The best of touches there from Gabriel, but he gets away with it. Ross was putting him under a bit of pressure. Barco's drifted out to the right-hand side now. It's like Petratos playing through the middle as he picks up the ball in the centre of the park. Falls to Simmons, who's happy to keep possession. And the referee not happy with the challenge there in the middle of the park. Daniel Miners going in nice and strong. The Jets get us back underway. Petratos on the ball. Hasn't had a lot of time or space yet. Mutton comes back. Simmons now looks for the square ball, finds it. Langlois has to go backwards. Good pressure there from Lake Macquarie. Hunter putting in the hard yards up top as well. Just happy to take a break now. As the Jets go long. Well cut out by the Lake Macquarie defence. It falls to Mutton. Petratos now takes over. Petratos on his right foot. Chance to slip him through. He finds Goodhue. Flag was up for Goodhue, but right idea from Petratos. Plant goes long. You'll find Walker, who can't bring that one under control. The ball will squirt out for a throw-in. Mutton to take inside his own half. Langlois now. Finds Beecham, the skipper. That's a good ball into the centre of midfield. Finds Simmons. They come out wide to Mutton on the left. Mutton with options. Nice ball into Barco. Barco looked for the square ball. Couldn't find his support. Chance here for Lake Macquarie to counter-attack. Be Lane now on this right touch line as the pressure comes. Simmons was the one with the challenge. Cox now on the ball. They find a bit of space out on the left with Webb, and he's got the overlapping run coming. Barber now into the box. The ball's put in. It's out for another corner. Corner number 4 here to Lake Macquarie. 15.5 minutes gone here at Macquarie Park. Scoreline reads 0-0. Lake Macquarie City versus the Newcastle Jets youth. Corner number 4 here for the Roosters. Cox to take. This one's a bit more there underneath it, and a free header on the back post. Mitchell Hunter rising highest. Just can't direct it goalwards. Big chance there for Lake Macquarie. Nick Webb, the coach, knows it. That comes off, rubber the head. Disappointed not to make more of that one. James to get us back underway. Miners wins the header, and foul there from the Jets. It'll be a free kick centre of the park here for Lake Macquarie. Little chip ball into the box looking for Hunter, and ball will fall for the Jets and they'll clean up. Ross on the chase there, unable to track that one down, so it'll be a throw in to the Jets. Frendo's Dropped very deep here from the centre midfield position to come and pick this one up. Not the best of balls from Frendo. He's put Mutton under pressure. Mutton looked to have fouled Ross in the back, and he has done. So Frendo just putting Mutton under a little bit too much pressure there, and Ross nicked in and won the ball. Carrying a little bit of a limp after that one, Ross. Another opportunity here for the Roosters to put this one into the box. Thomas Walker to take. Got the overlapping run coming from Lane. Chooses to ignore that. Walker directs that one towards the goalkeeper, and it's well taken there by Noah James. Chance to get play back underway quickly here, James, although just can't find the right option. Put under pressure there from Hunter, and James goes long. It's well won by, it's like it was Miners in there with that header. Lake Macquarie able to bring it back down. The chip ball over the top. Ross is in. The keeper's off his line. The ball directed goalwards, cleared off the line. Jackson Simmons. James had committed. Ross got there first. Put the shot on goal, and Simmons saves his keeper's blushes. Scoreline remains 0-0. That's the chance of the game so far. Another corner here to Lake Macquarie. Webb's come across from the left wing to take. And that one's Johnny Rocketfoot. He's kicked that one a bit too far there, Webb. A bit of a wasted opportunity there for Lake Macquarie, although they do get it back. So Miners out there. Miners beats his opposite number. Ball into the box. That one's too far as well. Gave Hunter no chance getting on the end of that one. And the Jets can bring it out. That'll be Gabriel here, hugging the left touchline. Playing three at the back tonight, the Jets youth. Gabriel's one of those. They turn it over again, though. Walker, Hunter, can he get a foot on it? No, he can't. Barco's come a long way to win that one. And he finds his man on the left flank. O'Connor now just puts a foot on it. Sloppy there from the Jets. Ross picks it up and finds some space in the middle of the park. That's Samuel Walker. We'll just wait for Barber on the overlap. Managed to keep possession here through Walker again. Striding forward, finds Webb. Webb with a chance to get the ball into the box. Cross is deflected. Hunter with the shot on goal. And that one's straight down Noah James's throat. Another opportunity here for Lake Macquarie. Chances are really tallying up here for the Roosters. But as it stands, the scoreline is still 0-0 after 20 minutes. Ball movement not as fast as what Labano Halidi would like. They've got Mutton out here on the left-hand side. It's a long switch of play. Mutton does well to bring it down, but can't find any support. Miners now with a chance to get his head up. Miners looking for, I think that was Walker. Unable to find him, and a chance to counter here. Ross coming back to win the ball. It'll be a free kick to Lake Macquarie as Stuart Plant, the keeper, comes up to take this one. Come a long way here, Plant. I think there'll be any trick shots here as Plant goes long. He finds Webb out there all alone and had a chance to bring that one down, Webb. Didn't get a shout from his teammates. Throw-ins taken by the Jets. Finds Barco, and Barco does well to win another throw-in. Looks to go quick. He finds Petrados. And the Jets can switch to play, and they do so. They've got Mutton out here on the left-hand side. Mutton now with a chance to play in O'Connor. O'Connor with a cross. It's blocked. Barber getting a foot in, and it'll be corner number 1 to the Jets youth. 23 minutes gone here at Macquarie Park. First opportunity for the Jets to put a ball into the box here from the corner. It'll be Simmons to take. Petrados is out there looking for the ball. He'll get it now, Petrados. Petrados comes short to Barco. Barco with a chance to pull the trigger, and it's well shut down by Cox. And a chance now for Lake Macquarie to go the other way. It's Walker on the ball. They've got numbers, Lake Macquarie. Can he pick the right pass? Walker. Ball through the middle to Cox, and it's well cut out by the Jets' defence. Had to be as well. Cox was striding onto that one. The Jets clear their lines. Barco now with a lovely touch to bring it under control. Barco's been the Jets' best so far. He's looked lively up top. Some nice touches, good hold-up play. Jets can switch the play quickly. They've got some numbers and space out here on the left-hand side. Frendo now on the ball. Goes into Simmons. Simmons into O'Connor. O'Connor now out wide. He's found Goodhue on the right wing. O'Connor's continued his run. Holzheimer comes across on the cover and clears the danger. Barco now on the ball. Wins his team a throw. Langlois now. Nice little 1-2 in the centre of the park. Finds Goodhue. Goodhue with a chance to get his head up. Comes into O'Connor. O'Connor with the ball through. Just can't find the return ball for Goodhue. It made a nice little run in behind. That one will roll out for a goal kick. "25 minutes gone here at Macquarie Park. Scoreline is still 0-0. Round 5 NPL Northern New South Wales action. Lake Macquarie City Roosters taking on Newcastle Jets Youth. 11th versus 6th on the table. The Lake Macquarie Roosters are really giving a good account of themselves, and that was a miss-hit cross there from Webb, and for a second there James was scrambling to his near post. Ended up well wide in the end. So we've had the light tower come back on over on the far side. James happy to go along with this one. Goes up towards Petrados. It's well won by Miners. The Jets managed to find Goodhue out on the right wing. Barco now. Drifted into space. Long ball to Mutton. Mutton brings it down. Ross had got back on the cover and cleared the danger. Barco dropping into some space here. O'Connor, Barco again. Good pressure from Hunter, but the Jets managed to keep hold of possession through Langlois. Langlois again. That one's cut out. It'll fall to Lake Macquarie. Hunter now with a chance to turn. He's got Walker on the overlap. Comes central and just a rush pass there from Thomas Walker. I don't know if you can hear through our effects mic, but Lavin O'Halidi is not a happy man at the moment. Barco with a little chip pass over the top for Goodhue. Langlois now comes centre field to Simmons. Back to Langlois. Gabriel now Chance to stride into some space. Petrados, O'Connor. Holding on to possession well here, the Jets. Barco with a shot from range. Was always rising. That one sails harmlessly over the bar for a goal kick, but much better possession there from the Jets. Thank you. Just been reliably informed that the numbers have been mixed up on the team sheet. We've got Matthew Barco in the 11 and Petrados in the 9. A big thank you to the fans in the stands for that one. It's Lake Macquarie now. Happy to recycle possession through their keeper, and they found some space out here on the left with Barber. Barber with a chance to get forward. He puts it over the top for Webb. And the flag's gone up for offside. Looked like he might have kept that in, Webb, but just stole a yard or two. The assistant referee with the flag up. So the Jets get us back underway quickly. Good pressure from the Roosters, although the Jets do well to get out. Langlois now finds Simmons. Gabriel with possession on halfway. Frendo switches the play. Finds Beecham. Petrados now. Langlois. Gabriel. Jets holding onto the ball much better now. They've really settled into this one. Langlois. Got support on the right. Look for that long ball. Goodhue keeps it in. Chance now, he's on the byline, cuts it back. Barco with a shot, it's blocked. Oh, clumsy challenge there at the back. Lake Macquarie get away with one and a chance to counter here for the Roosters. Walker now striding forward. Can he find the right option? Ball played in behind to Hunter, who was just straight offside. Maybe held on to that one for a touch or two too long there, Walker. The Jets really starting to find some possession in this one. The pressing has dropped off a little bit from Lake Macquarie. They're starting to find some space in the final third, the Jets. As Mutton's played in behind, flags up though. Decent ball in behind, but Mutton had just straight offside. We plan to get us back underway. Still 0-0 here at Macquarie Park. 31 minutes gone. Plant goes long up towards Walker. Easy win in the end for the Jets defence. Simmons goes square to Langlois. Ball just played forward. A difficult one for Plant to deal with. He does well there, the keeper. Goes long to Ross. Could be hands in the back there from Mutton, and it was. So it'll be a Lake Macquarie free kick. It's like Labano Halidi's been joined by Laurie McKenna down pitch side. Would have been a quick dash over from McDonald Jones Stadium. Lane now with a ball into the box. It's high. It's to the far stick. It falls to Lake Macquarie. The flag was up for offside, but it fell to Walker. He put his foot through it and it was over the bar. It wouldn't have counted anyway. So the Jets get us back underway quickly. James goes long and the light tower's gone off. It must be on a 20-minute timer. It's the second or third time tonight that one's gone off over there. As Walker manages to keep possession, finds Lane now. Lane with a chance to get the ball into the box, cross to the far post. Falls to Walker again. This time it's deflected wide. It will be kept in play by Goodhue. He's happy to just go forward while he puts that one into touch. So Lavino Halidi still not a happy man down here on the touchline. He's expecting more from his players in this one. Lane now, chance to get forward, finds Ross. Ross with a chance to square it up and does so, finds Cox. Cox now finds Barber, striding forward from the left back position. He's got Webb in support. Goes himself. Barber into the box and just over hits the cross. Good penetrating run there from the left back, but end product just not up to standard. That'll be a goal kick to the Jets youth. .34 minutes gone here in this NPL Northern New South Wales round 5 action. Tuning in on Bar TV, let us know who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from. See that light tower on the far side of the field starting to warm up again. Be a free kick here to Lake Macquarie City. Another chance for them to put the ball into the box. It's chipped in. It's well dealt with by the Jets. Barco with a nice turn and he can stride forward now. Barco, the defender's coming. He's found Simmons. Simmons into the box. Ball across to Petrados. Petrados cuts back on his left. Chance for Petrados. 1-0. Cool as you like. Yerasamarcus Petrados with a lovely finish. And that's as easy as you like for Petrados. Plenty of time. Put it back onto his right foot and just slotted it past Plant, who didn't have much chance from around 8 yards out. And for all the hard work Lake Macquarie City have put into this opening 35, they've been hit with a sucker punch. Nick Webb spoke about that in his preview of the game midweek. He was worried about the Jets' counter-attack. Well, it's certainly paid dividends for the Jets youth team there. Let's see the response from Lake Macquarie City now. Had a couple of heavy defeats to open the season. It's a real test of character here for the Roosters. Frendo plays it into Simmons. It was a beautiful ball from Simmons to find Petrados on the far post. Mutton's on the overlap and he's found some space on the left-hand side. Good tracking back there from Ross. Good strong challenge there from Simmons as well. Coming across on Barber. Like Barber's come centrally now. Thomas Walker's gone out to the left back position. Plant now will send the ball long. You'll find Hunter. Unfortunate there for the big striker. Managed to bring it down, but the use of the hand is not permitted. Langlois now gets play back underway. Gabriel. Simmons. Gabriel again. Mutton. Good pressing there from the Roosters. Miners now can't find Walker. Petrados now with his back to goal. Happy to just give it back to Langlois. And again, Petrados. Langlois with a bit of time and space. Picks his pass. Barco. Petrados. Jets now finding a rhythm. Petrados. Oh, right idea there from Petrados, but just overhit for Mutton. Macquarie will get play back underway through the throw-in. Thomas Walker at left back. Finds Samuel Walker. Miners finds Walker again, so some nice link-up play there. Ball comes into the far post. Mutton has to put it over the goal line for a corner. Nice bit of football there from the Roosters. It'll be Webb to come across and take. Corner number 5 here for Lake Macquarie City. Webb to take. Ball to the far post. It's nodded back across goal, but it'll fall to the Jets. And another chance here for the counter-attack. Langlois now striding forward. He's got Barker to his right. Petrados to his left. Petrados one-on-one now. Looks to cut back inside on his right foot, but a good challenge there from Barber. Halts the play. And the Roosters deal with that counter-attack. Danger signs there for Lake Macquarie City. Mutton throws to Barco. Barco looking to turn, and he hasn't managed to keep that one in play. It was a close run thing, but assistant referee was Johnny on the spot. Some lovely little play there from Lake Macquarie. Sees Miners switch the play to Webb. Webb now one-on-one. Getting at his defender. Can he get into the box? He does so. He cuts the ball to Hunter. Hunter with a shot. Great save. Noah James down to his right. Tips that one onto the post. And another opportunity for Lake Macquarie City. Hunter made good contact and you thought the ball was going to creep in, but a great save from James. They're on the attack again here. Lake Macquarie chipped in. Gabriel with the header. Beecham just clears his lines. Into the final 5 minutes of this first half. Jets Youth lead 1-0 over Lake Macquarie City. Lake Macquarie coming within the width of the post of equalising, and another chance here for the Jets to counter-attack. Striding forward, that's Simmons on the ball. Just stops and halts the attack. Oh, looks for the little reverse ball into Barco. Walker can find Webb, so the game's opened up here in this last 5 minutes. Webb now with a chance to get into the box, coming up against Beecham. Webb with the cross, Hunter, great save from James again. And how haven't the Roosters equalised? What a save from Noah James. If his first save was good, that one was top draw. And he's keeping his team in front here. 2 glorious opportunities for Lake Macquarie to get back into this one. There's Webb now. Cross to the far post. Ball comes back across. Walker can't bring it down, and a chance to counter-attack again here for the Jets. Petrados on the left wing. Plenty of open space in front of him. Webb chasing him down. Petrados into the box. The shot. And that one's high, wide, and not very handsome there from Petrados. End-to-end stuff here at Macquarie Park. If you're watching on Bar TV, do yourselves a favour. Go back and have a look at those 2 saves from Noah James. Top draw stuff from the Jets youth goalkeeper. Ross flicks it onto Walker. Oh, he got caught in two minds there, Walker, whether or not to shoot or cross. And in the end, he did neither. Well, one there by Barber, and it'll come down to Miners. Miners to Webb. Webb chips it into the box. Oh, not the most convincing header clear there, but it'll fall for the Jets. And that's half-time here. Half-time at Macquarie Park. In a pretty entertaining first half, the Newcastle Jets Youth 1 lead Lake Macquarie City Roosters 0. A goal to Yerasamarkis Petrados is the difference between the two sides. We'll be back here for the second half on Bar TV. Welcome back here to Macquarie Park. Round 5 action in the Northern New South Wales Premier League. Got the Lake Macquarie City Roosters hosting the Newcastle Jets Youth. The Jets Youth lead 1-0 at half-time. Petrados goal late on in that first half on the counter-attack, the difference between the two teams at the moment. Both sides, no changes at half-time, as they were in the first half. And it'll be the Jets to get us back underway. So the referee blows time on. We're back underway here for the second half. Ross out there on the right intercepting that pass, but it'll be the Jets that come back up with possession. Beecham now striding forward, looking for Goodhue. It falls to Goodhue, in behind, ball into the box. Barco now with a chance to shoot. It's blocked by Lane. Sloppy start there for the Roosters. As we see a free kick given to the Jets Youth. Be the Jets with an early chance to put some pressure on here. As the ball goes into the box, it's to the far post and Plant deals with it comfortably. Plant will look to get things back underway quickly and he goes long up towards Mitchell Hunter. Ball's allowed to bounce. Hunter does very well with the player in his back. He's able to keep possession. Comes to Webb. Webb now with a chance, puts the ball into the box. It goes to the far post to Ross. Ross nods it down to Walker. He's got Cox there if he wants him. The ball goes back into the box to the far post now. And Miners can't direct that one on target, so it'll be a goal kick to the Jets. Noah James to get us back underway from the goal kick. Two absolutely top draw saves from James at the back end of that first half. Had Nick Webb shaking his head at half time. That one's off the side of the boot there from Plant. It'll be a throw into the Jets deep inside Lake Macquarie City territory. We see the Jets recycle possession well. They managed to get out of that tight space on the right-hand touchline. Simmons now plays it into Petrados. Petrados just dishes it off, gets it back. Simmons, nice little touch. Oh, and the Jets just can't fashion a chance, and Lake Macquarie with a chance to break now. The ball up to Hunter, but it's well cut out by Frendo. Langlois now. Goodhue, he's beaten Webb. Petrados just unable to bring that one down, and a chance for Cox to turn on the ball now. Hunter finds Webb, sells him a little bit short though, and it'll come up to Barco. Barco can't keep possession either as Lake Macquarie managed to switch the play now. Lane looking for that long diagonal up towards Walker. Walker with a little nudge in the back. It'll be plenty. Manages to do well, Walker. Into the box. Lovely reverse ball. And Hunter is just beaten to it by James. And now the Jets able to work their way out of trouble. Langlois managing to get a foot in before Hunter there. And the Jets keep possession through Frendo. Beecham, back to Frendo. They're in no rush now, the Jets. Lovely ball forward to Petratos. Great turn. Oh, just a heavy touch there. Lets Lake Macquarie midfield in to win it. And they try to go the other way, but ball's been cut out. O'Connor finds Petratos. Petratos has Barco out here on the right-hand side. O'Connor now. Barco, little chipped ball in. Lovely little touch from Petratos, and it's O'Connor now with a chance to cross. And not his best cross there from O'Connor. Walker now on the ball for Lake Macquarie. On the right idea, but just miss-hit there from Walker. Simmons now picks it up in the middle of the park. He's been good tonight, Simmons. Petratos, little ball over the top of Barco, but Barber on the cover gets there. Barco chases it down, though. Barber does very well, though. Picks out Webb now. Webb with a chance to turn. He's got a player on him. A little bit of a nudge in the back, but referee says play on. And then it's Hunter who gives away a cheap foul. Langlois up to Petratos, trying to find Barco. He was just caught on his heels. Can't keep the ball in play. Thomas Walker happy to go back to his keeper Plant, who switches the play. Lane now with possession. Cox has made a nice run into the channel, but it's well covered by Gabriel. Puts that one into the proverbial row Z. So Connor gets a chance to turn now, and Petratos can do the same, and he's opened up the pitch, although he doesn't have a lot of support at the moment, Petratos. He tries the diagonal ball to Barco, but just copped a little bit of a bobble. It'll be Lake Macquarie City to come away with it. And trail 1-0 here at Macquarie Park. Round 5 action of the Northern New South Wales Premier League. They haven't been without their chances either, the Roosters. Probably just shaded it in the first half, to be honest. But unable to capitalise on a couple of golden chances. Now Petratos wins it back and beats Miners. O'Connor now. Miners comes again. Gives away the foul, breaking up the play in the middle of the park. And the pass has been turned over, and Hunter can get a toe in for Ross. Looks like there's going to be a yellow card here for the Jets. Five fouls to 4 at the moment. The Jets lead that statistic as well. It'll be Walker from pretty much straight on. It's a tough angle to put the ball into the box from here. He might look for Samuel Walker, who's drifted out towards the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. Be Thomas Walker to take. It's chipped in, and it's easily dealt with by the Jets, and it's a race for the ball. Walker comes across and wins it off Petratos. Walker now dishes it off to Miners. Miners with the shot on goal, and he's scuffed that one. That dribbles to the left of the uprights. That'll be a goal kick to the Jets. They go quickly to Beecham, who in turn finds Goodhue on this right touchline. Ball into Barco's feet and just copped an awkward bounce in front of him. Cox now. Webb finds Walker. Walker has to go backwards to Holzheimer, who've managed to go out the other side here, Lake Macquarie. It fell to Samuel Walker, and he just couldn't direct his pass to a teammate. Oh, and that was a sliding challenge. It'll be advantage played here. Petrados, O'Connor. Still a chance. The advantage is being played, and another foul. There's a yellow card to Miners, so referee played advantage. Still got a Jets player down in back play from that first challenge by Lane. The medico's been called on. Neither side really fashioning an opening here early on in this second half. The scoreline still remains 1-0 in favour of the Jets youth over Lake Macquarie City. At around 10 minutes played in this second half. So the Jets players have come over for some instructions from their coach. Cole Mutton over there that was down receiving attention. He's up on his feet now, which is a good sign. Looks like he'll be okay to continue. Be a free kick to the Jets just inside Lake Macquarie City territory. Play gets back underway now through the Jets. Just happy to keep hold of possession. That one's played down the line, and Lake Macquarie able to intercept, but the ball's turned over again. Nice little touch from Barco, and the Jets keep possession through Gabriel. Simmons. Gabriel again. Mutton out there on the left touchline. Gabriel now with a chance to measure his cross. Simmons had gotten a long way forward. Was well read by Walker in defence. It's like the substitutes are warming up for both sides. A little bit scrappy in the middle of the park. It'll be a Jets throw right on halfway. Mutton under pressure, and he's turned it over, so good pressure there from Hunter. He's picked up a nice little spot out there on the right touchline, Hunter. Beats his man. Can he get the ball into the box? Lovely little ball to Walker. Walker with the turn and shot. And it'll be a corner to Lake Macquarie City. I count 6 corners now for Lake Macquarie City. It'll be Webb to take. Last couple have been deep into the back post. Miners is out there. This one's a bit closer than the lovely header. Glanced across goals, and it looks like it's taken a deflection off the Jets. Lake Macquarie must be wondering what they've got to do to put the ball in the back of the net here. Lovely little flick on at the near post. It'll be another corner to Lake Macquarie City as the ball comes in now. It goes towards the far post. A nice punch there from James. It'll fall to Ross. Ross plays it to Walker. Walker now with a chance to get the ball in. He beats his man. He's into the box, Walker. Walker with the shot. And I think that's out for a throw-in. Probably like that one again, Walker. Just a wrong decision at the wrong time. Really lets the Jets off the hook. And somehow the scoreline still reads 1-0. Jets over the Roosters. Parko with some good strength. Petrados picks up the scraps and he can stride forward now, Petrados. He's looked likely all night. Drops it off to Simmons. Simmons to Barco, just can't get the return ball. Falls to Langlois. Simmons. They find Frendo, who's playing centre back at the moment. Simmons with a little flick. Just can't find his support. It'll be Plant to get us back underway. Goes long to Hunter. He gets the flick on it. Falls to Webb. Webb now with a chance to get his head up. And the Jets find Petrados and a good tackle there in defence. I think that was Walker. Needed to be made. He committed there, Walker. Managed to win the ball. Goodhue to throw. Barco back to Goodhue, and Miners just clears that one down the line. So a chance for Lake Macquarie to push up out of their own end. Had around 60 minutes gone here in this NPL Northern New South Wales clash, and they've got some space out here on the left, and O'Connor just plays it behind Mutton. Petrados now, chance to turn, beats Ross, ball into feet, can't find O'Connor, falls to Langlois. Barco now with a chance to turn. Finds Goodhue. Goodhue now beats one. Into the box, Goodhue. Still going. Just can't get it under control. Manages to keep it in. No, he doesn't. That'll be a goal kick to Lake Macquarie City. Plant goes along with this one. Miners gets up and wins the challenge. It was a good defensive header from Beecham though, and Barco now drops it off to Langlois. Barco back to goal. Happy to just keep possession now, the Jets. Lovely ball in behind for O'Connor, but well cut out. I think that's Lane out there on the right back. Hunter finds Walker. Walker to Walker. It's Thomas Walker. Looking for Miners. Petrada, that's O'Connor, has got in the way. Barco keeps possession. Challenge coming in from behind. It'll be play on here for Petrados, and just let that one run past him and couldn't bring it back under control. Plant slips as he clears that one, and Simmons just couldn't bring it under control. It is heavy underfoot out there. Plenty of rain in the area over the last couple of days as Petrados gets into the box, chips it back up, finds Barco. Barco with the shot. That one sprays wide to the left. First real opening in the second half. We're going to see the game's first substitution. Jaden Barber coming from the field, being replaced by Joseph Kacic. Lake Macquarie now trying to move forward. It's Cox out there on the right touchline. They get the ball into the box. It's directed towards Hunter. Punched by the keeper. Webb gets a foot to it, but can't direct it goalwards. Actually finds Petrados, who gets a chance to turn. He beats Walker. Finds O'Connor in the centre of the park. Can O'Connor keep possession? No, he can't. Miners comes back and cleans up. Plant looking for Webb. He'll find Webb. Samuel Walker now just treads on the ball. Can he keep possession? Oh, and a lazy challenge in the middle of the park there from Walker. Looks like we're going to see a first change for the Newcastle Jets. And it'll be Matthew Barco to make way. And coming on to replace him will be Sam Donnellan. The Jets go long, and hands in the back there from Lake Macquarie, but they get away with one. Falls to Ross, plays it up to Hunter. Falls to Walker, does it? No, it's well played there by Frendo. They're on the attack now. Petrados, a good challenge in defence from Walker. Frendo again. Chipped into O'Connor. O'Connor with a shot, he's offside. Like Macquarie now find some support on this left touchline. Webb now trying to get the ball into the box. Just dribbles towards the goalkeeper. There's a shot on goal and it's put down by James. Jets now try to work it out from their own end. And they've played it well. Goodhue now striding forward. He's got Petrados in support. Centre. Manages to find Longlois, who finds Petrados. Back to Goodhue. Goodhue with a nice little flick over the top to Donnellan. Petrados now. Still going Petrados. Ball into the box. They've got support there. Donnellan picks it up. There's a touch to Simmons. Very scrappy in there. And a shot from Donnellan. And it'll be a corner to the Jets youth. Donnellan went close to doubling his side's lead there. We see a Lake Macquarie player being taken from the field. I think it might be, oh no, I thought it might have been Hunter, but it's not Hunter. It's Thomas Walker, and he'll be replaced by the 12, Morgan Akeno. With the Jets with the corner. Simmons to take. Goes short to Petrados. Simmons on the overlap. Petrados goes himself. Ball across the box to the far post. It was Frendo on the far stick. Bit of a air swing there. Hunter with the clearing header. And just to bring it down, Hunter. Akeno strayed offside. Falls to Simmons. Simmons beats one, beats two. Finds Longlois. Longlois with the ball over the top. It was Donnellan who'd strayed offside. We had another change. Looks like it might have been Mutton who's come off for Thomas Curran. Just try and confirm that. Falls to Miners, who finds Hunter. In turn can't find O'Connor, so... Plant finds Webb out on the left touchline. The press is coming and Webb plays it down the line. Who can't find Akeno, who's on the chase now, Akeno. Ross has come across. Webb wins it. Simmons gives away the free kick. Cole Mullen off, Thomas Curran on. Ball goes into the box from Lake Macquarie. It falls to Hunter. Finds support out there on the right-hand side. It's Walker. Walker with the cross, comes shot again. Again, just a wrong decision there from Walker. We'll see another change here from Lake Macquarie. It'll be Ross to come off, replaced by Connor Curtis. Decent game for Ross tonight. He was heavily involved in the first half. Falls to the Jets now in a good position. They managed to keep possession through Beecham. Good press from Miners, and they've played the ball over the top. It'll fall to Donnellan. Donnellan now with the ball across and a good sliding challenge. Holzheimer getting a foot in. He's conceded a corner. Simmons to take. He goes early to Petrados. Petrados now able to get into the box. Pulls the trigger. Great save from Plant. Plant makes a good save and keeps his team in it. It's still 1-0 here at Macquarie Park. They go short to Simmons. Simmons finds O'Connor and well shut down. And they clear their lines. Lake Macquarie. Comes out to Simmons again. Finds Petrados. Nobody in a real rush to keep that one in. It'll be a Lake Macquarie throw. Webb to take. Akeno now. Back to goal. Still going Akeno. Manages to keep possession. Finds Walker. Walker now. Player right in his back, Walker. He does well to keep it. No, he doesn't. The Jets come away with it. Donnellan now. Longlois. Simmons. Back to Longlois. Petratos. They've played their way out of trouble well there, the Jets. Curran finds O'Connor. Longlois with the ball over the top. He's been found offside, Donnellan. About 75 minutes gone in this one, so time running out here for Lake Macquarie. It's been a much better performance than their first two games of the season so far, and Mitchell Hunter's earned his side a free kick in a dangerous position. Might just be in range here. Looks like Hunter might be wanting to take this one, although Samuel Walker's the one placing the ball. It's from about 30 yards. It'll take a decent strike to beat James tonight. Plenty of room to get it up and down, though. So it looks like Walker to take. Walker with a shot. A great save from James. Across to his right. It probably wasn't in the top corner, but a decent save from the young keeper. Managed just to push that one to safety. It'll be a corner to Lake Macquarie. Cox to take. They've had plenty of chances tonight. Cox with the ball in. They get up for the header. It's well won by Lake Macquarie. Petratos clears. Lane now. Ball back into the box. Hunter with a nice little flick on. The ball comes back in again. It's high. It's to Walker. It's well cleared by Beecham. Petratos with the touch on, and the Jets with a chance to counter. Webb comes across and manages to win possession and keep the ball in, so Webb now who's upended in a great tackle by Goodhue. Goodhue just plays that one into the channel, and Donnellan not keen on chasing. It's a heavy challenge in the middle of the park. A Folsom Miners who chips it forward to Hunter. He can't get the ball under control. And that's a late challenge from Hunter. And it'll be a yellow ticket. Was late and firm. Goodhue is up on his feet after that solid challenge. And it'll be Noah James to step forward and take this one, the keeper. He's a big reason why it's still 1-0 here at Macquarie Park. Two outstanding saves at the end of the first half. A few pleasantries down there on the sidelines between some of the staff members from both sides. See Goodhue with the throw. Donnellan trying to get in behind, and that one will just run out for a goal kick, so big plan to get us back underway. This is the clock ticking down. We're heading towards the 80-minute mark. Time running out here for the Roosters. I'll look to take something from this game. They've started the season 0-2. So you see a bit of a stray arm there from Beecham. Another opportunity for Lake Macquarie to put this one into the box. This one probably a little bit too far out to be shooting. It'll be Cox to take. James just setting his wall, three-man wall. Cox takes. The ball's low. It'll be kept in by Walker. The Jets come across to clear, and Petrados can stride forward now. Walker comes from behind and takes the legs before the ball. Probably lucky to escape without a yellow card there, Walker. Opportunity for the Jets to just slow this one down. James will come up to take this one again. James takes. That one's long and straight into the arms of Plant. Plant finds Webb out here at left back. Ball down the line. Nice little turn there from Hunter, but was well read by Goodhue. Plant now drops it at his feet and strides forwards. No pressure on the keeper. It's not the best of kicks from Plant, and the Jets will pick it up in midfield. Goodhue now finding a little bit of space on this right touchline. Goes back central to Petrados, who in turn finds Simmons. Petrados with a heavy touch forward. And it'll be Plant to regather. Plant again able to drop it at his feet. He goes long. Akeno now. Will it fall to Hunter? No, it won't. Akeno. Walker just can't get a toe in, and it'll be Goodhue to clear. Petrados is on the chase. Kocic comes across. Plant with a little cheeky chip. Kocic manages to get a foot in. Webb now can't keep possession. The Jets turn it over. Longlois, Simmons. Longlois runs into the channel. Simmons is making that same run. Miners comes across and wins possession. Akeno now. Samuel Walker finds lane. A bit of space here for the right back. Clock ticking into the final 10 minutes. That long diagonal to Akeno, can't find the man. Be Goodhue now with a chance to stride forward. Finds Donnellan. Donnellan in behind. Donnellan with a chance to seal it. Good save by Plant. And a goal kick. So Lake Macquarie City survived that onslaught. They still trail 1-0. Plant probably rushes that goal kick, and it's Petrados with a cheeky attempt at goal. Trying to catch Plant out of position. Just needs to take his time here, Plant. Go along with this one again. It's a better strike from the keeper. Goes up towards Hunter. Falls to Lake Macquarie, but they can't keep possession. Kocic can only find Simmons. Kocic just heads that one back to his keeper, so not really able to sustain any pressure here at the moment, Lake Macquarie. Kocic now. Goes back to Cox. Cox goes to Holzheimer, who goes back to Plant. Plant finds Webb, and he's got a chance to turn here, Webb. Webb with a decent ball in. The chase is on. The keeper comes and punches. Good confident goalkeeping there from James. The Jets clear their lines. Well, that's been turned over by the Jets. A chance here for Lake Macquarie. Into the box. The shot on goal, the deflection. James is down well to his left. Living dangerously here at the moment, the Jets. They only lead 1-0 into the final 10 minutes or so in this one. Webb with a good header. Akeno now. Chance to turn. He's already scored 1 goal this season. Cox finds Lane with a lovely switch of play. Lane with a chance to measure his cross. It's probably not the one he was looking for, Lane. He'll get another chance to get on the ball, though. Clock ticking down here at Macquarie Park. Do the Roosters have one more chance in them? After a difficult start to the season, a couple of heavy defeats in their opening 2 games, they're up to this one to their eyeballs as Akeno flicks it on to Walker. Walker to Hunter. Hunter in behind. Hunter with a shot. Hunter blazes over. And that was the chance. That was the chance for Lake Macquarie. Some nice play there by Walker, a little flick, and Hunter was in behind. And he blazes over from 12 yards. That was a great chance for Lake Macquarie to get themselves back into this one. And to be fair to them, they've toiled hard and created some pretty good chances tonight. They probably deserve something out of this game. Webb wins the throw-in. Can't find Akeno, but he'll get another chance at a throw, Webb. Can't find Walker. The ball's cleared up to Donnellan. Donnellan into the box. Kocic comes with the tackle. Good covering tackle from Kocic. The Jets in absolutely no rush to take this corner. Petrados on the ball. Goes short to Simmons. Simmons gives it back to Petrados. Back to Simmons, just happy to keep the ball in this corner though. Simmons cuts in now. They find a bit of space in behind and the cutback is to nobody, and a chance here for Lake Macquarie through Curtis. Curtis with the ball to Walker. It's well cut out by Goodhue. Petrados can stand on the ball again. Ball across goals. Akeno now will pick it up. Chance to turn. Strides into the Jets half. Finds Walker. Walker finds Lane. Lane finds Curtis. Curtis being muscled off it. No, Curtis comes back up with it. So gets away from his man. Finds Walker again. Walker stops and props. Ball over the top. Not the right option from Walker. That one goes out for a goal kick. So the referee takes a look at her watch. Don't have long to go in this one. Into the final 5 minutes. James goes long and the Jets manage to win possession back. No, they don't. There's a little chop there from Samuel Walker. The Jets will be able to chew up a few more valuable seconds here. They've had the better of the chances tonight. Lake Macquarie City, but unable to put one in the back of the net. The Jets caught them cold on the counter-attack late in that first half. They lead 1-0 here at Macquarie Park. And what must be said, a much improved performance from the Roosters. As Cox now with a chance to break. He strides into Jets territory, plays it to Walker. Walker gets a toe in, and the Jets clear their lines through Goodhue. It was Beecham actually. Skipper doing the mopping up. Finds Walker. He just can't keep possession. It falls to Petrados now. Petrados beats one. And offside. Curran had straight into an offside position, so chance here for Plant to launch this one long. Target will be Mitchell Hunter. They've got a bit of tall timber up there now. Connor Curtis. Akeno as well. So a few targets, and that's probably not the ball Plant was looking for. Well, it will fall the lane. Curtis can't bring it under control. Well, if we were giving out 3-2-1s tonight, I'd have to give the 3 points to Noah James in goals for the Jets youth. 2, possibly 3 outstanding saves. Kept his team in front. The Jets in absolutely no rush to take this throw in. It'll be O'Connor to take it when he eventually gets there. Go long to Keno. Keno managed to win the ball. The referee had already blown for a free kick for a handball, so good area here for Lake Macquarie. Good opportunity for them to get the ball into the box. Really put some pressure on. Kocic comes forward as well. The ball goes into the box. It's Mitchell, the knockdown. Chance, handballs, appeals to handball. The referee hasn't seen anything. It's play on. And a corner given. Late drama. It'll be a corner to Lake Macquarie as Plants come up from the back. Goalkeeper's forward. Webb to take. Ball into the box. Punch from James. Looked like he was impeded. It's play on. Petrados now with a chance. Plants still trying to make his way back. Walker comes back in defence with a crucial tackle. Akeno comes across with the challenge on Petrados and manages to win the throw for Lake Macquarie as Plant finally makes his way back. Hands on heads for the goalkeeper. He wouldn't have run that far in pre-season, Plant. And they've given him the ball as well. Can he launch another one forward? We're into stoppage time here at Macquarie Park. It's flicked on by Curtis. Mitchell, Hunter trying to chase it down. Comes back to Plant. Plays it forward to Walker. Flicked on by Curtis. Akeno now. The ball's cleared by Frendo. Anywhere will do at the moment for the youth. Couple of nervous supporters here for the Jets youth side looking at their watches. They can't be long left. And the Jets are able to wind down the clock here. We're into stoppage time. I don't think they'll be going short from this one. I think James will be putting his foot through it. Yeah, one just trickles through to Plant. So will there be one more chance here for Lake Macquarie? Plant launches it long. A decent header by O'Connor, although it falls to Walker. Walker with a chance to go forward. Finds Webb out on the left. Webb 1-on-1. Good Hugh. He gets the ball in Webb. He'll come out to Miners. Miners plays it out to Lane. Lane with a chance to get the ball into the box. Cuts back inside. Comes to Cox. Cox now trying to get the ball into the box and he's scuffed his cross. Petrados with a chance to break now. Petrados striding forward. Webb coming from nowhere. Finds his support. This is a chance to seal it. Donnellan's put it wide. He had probably too much time, Donnellan. And he's fluffed his lines with a chance to put the game to bed. Kocic now on the ball. All eyes on the referee. Flicked on by Miners. They find Walker. Walker to Akeno. Well brought down by Akeno. The ball into the box and that one will trickle over the goal line for a goal kick. Donnellan will be hoping that that missed chance doesn't come back to haunt them. There can't be long left here, surely. 94.5 minutes by my watch. Referee stopping a watch there for the goal kick. Time's back on though at the moment. Ball goes long. Lane wins the header. Goes to O'Connor. Falls to Cox. Petrados coming back to do some defence. Oh, free kick. It'll be Plant to come up and take. Plant's going to go forward, it looks like. Oh no, he's thought better of it. He's already done 100-metre sprint tonight. He doesn't need another. Plant to take. Ball into the area. Hunter slips. James punches. The Jets clear. And that's full time. The Newcastle Jets youth hold on. They defeat Lake Macquarie City Roosters 1-0. A Yerisamarcus Petrados goal on the counter before half-time. Enough to see the Jets youth remain undefeated here after 3 games in the Northern New South Wales Premier League. A much improved performance from Lake Macquarie City, but in the end they leave empty-handed. Scoreline here at Macquarie Park reads Lake Macquarie City 0, Newcastle Jets Youth 1. I said Nick Webb can take a lot from that performance here tonight by the Roosters, but they come up empty-handed. Man of the match in my books goes to Noah James. 2 outstanding saves before half-time, managing to keep the Jets 1-0 to the good, and that's the way it remained. Big thank you for joining us tonight on Bar TV. I'm Dan McCamley signing off for tonight.